modern society is extremely impersonal. Our mechanized and technocratic world keeps us away from each other while we drive cars, watch television, sit in front of computers, and work in offices far from home. Many people choose to spend their time in the company of toys instead of developing deep, heartfelt, eternal relationships. Since there are many comforts offered in our world, we perceive them as desirable objects for our satisfaction. Unfortunately, we have developed the habit of perceiving others in the same way. The result is expressed in monstrous anxieties and a desire to feel needed. People believe that true love is a fiction. Many of us have given up trying to find true love, a person who is capable of love, and have tried to arrange our relationships to suit us. Our society is filled with people whose paranoia and fear of failure keeps them from trying to develop deep relationships. Many suffer because they are unable to find a sense of true well-being. They live their daily lives and share their sense of unhappiness with others. People who cannot love themselves cannot love others either. Anyone looking for a life partner should make sure that their potential partner has a healthy sense of self-love. People who destroy themselves will not be able to love others and will carry their negative feelings into future relationships. How can such a person, while using drugs and having promiscuous sex, develop a deep relationship with anyone else? They can do no good for themselves and will only spread their bad habits to others. Is a true loving relationship with such a person possible? If we believe otherwise, it means that we are deluded. A person who lacks self-love cannot truly love others deeply because he or she has the most superficial understanding of the nature of human relationships. We must keep our eyes wide open when we seek our twin flame. If we are frivolously looking for someone, we are likely to paint a his portrait of that person. The object of our fantasy will appear to us to have all the wonderful qualities because after all, we drew it ourselves. We may then fall in love with our own image belonging to our brush and fail to learn true love and care toward that person. So why do we act so foolishly? It's actually quite simple. Without having the knowledge that our essence is hidden deep within us, we simply find someone who outwardly appears attractive to us and use that person to project our fantasies in the form of hopes, fears, and desires onto them. This visualization process is usually at the heart of any romantic infatuation. And this romantic adventure lasts as long as we remain in this illusion. Often relationships are frustrated because the person turns out not to be the person we visualized. Eventually, we may think at first, "Oh, I finally found my Gemini. This is the one I've been waiting for all along." But after a while, we realize that we were just confused by our own perceptions that kept us from recognizing the fact that we don't know this person at all. This person is not meant for us. Twin flames complement each other in their quest for wholeness. The man lacks certain feminine qualities, and he will seek a woman who can help him make up for this deficiency. In reality, he is looking for a woman he cannot find in himself. Just as a woman is looking for a man who will reflect her idea of masculinity, which is hidden in her own character. There is a degree of imbalance in each of us between our masculine and feminine qualities. To find wholeness means to find harmony in the manifestation of these qualities. The more we develop women's ability to adequately perceive masculine qualities, and men's ability to adequately perceive feminine qualities, the healthier their relationships will be. Having found this balance, we will achieve perfection, and we can easily attract a man who has also found a balance of the same kind and can be our life partner. When two people who are deficient in something come together, the result will be inferiority and, moreover, even greater frustration. Two suffering people cannot make each other happy. They are too busy helping themselves. If we become too immersed in the problems that are related to us, we need to be mindful. By believing that somewhere out there is someone who will make us happy, we will never succeed no matter who we try to build relationships with. But if we access the deeper levels of ourself, we can find a natural harmony with nature and the Lord, and then find that wholeness and balance of the masculine and feminine energies. Two holistic twin flames, once next to each other, will have the opportunity to develop a stable relationship. They will not be overly dominant or feel codependent on their partner, nor will they try to manipulate each other in an attempt to address their own feelings of insecurity. Such people do not behave like beggars who want someone to perform miracles for them. Even if they are ultimately unsuccessful in attracting a partner, they do not feel a loss because they appreciate all that the Lord has done for them. Instead of trying to gain something for themselves, they will try to share their wholeness with others. The more whole individuals we are, the more natural our love and ability to communicate will be, because at our core, we are truly loving beings who have been temporarily covered by ignorance and illusion. We begin to experience a sense of wholeness when we understand our inner spiritual nature and feel connected to God. However, we must be careful not to perceive ourselves as healthier or more balanced than other people in our quest for wholeness. Remember, we are all insane because we took birth in material bodies in a limited physical world, a place of frustration, depression, anxiety, and vices. We live here day after day, striving for pleasure and happiness. We know it's out there somewhere and ask ourselves naively, could it be love? Loneliness and depression are not the best companions, and if we see them in our lives, we are unlikely to meet the one we are really looking for.